Okay, welcome to the Wednesday night stream. I'm Yosopar39. Today I'll be streaming Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. So, once more, we're switching gears back from Vampire the Masquerade shortly thereafter to Phantom Pain again. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. One moment, I'm just doing some stuff real quick. So, yeah. With Metal Gear Solid Snake Delta coming out, I think, like, next week. Let's see if I can bang this out beforehand, and if I could get to the truth. Ooh, ominous. But yeah, I think at this point, people can probably tell things are not as they seem for now. But yeah, there's not much we could do other than press on and seek out the truth. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, so let's get started, shall we? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like what to talk about specifically. Right now, I didn't stream earlier because I was spending time with my mother. Yeah, we're just spending time with my mother and all that, bonding time and all that jazz. But yeah, Gamescom is going on right now. Oh joy! A commemoration facility for all the mediocrity that is now video gaming. I'm being hyperbolic, of course. There's plenty of games I'm actually pretty interested in. Some good, some kinda okay, but that's fine. And then there's like some that I'm just like, why? Alrighty. Alright, we're on the clock, so let's rock out.
Detected. The map has been clouds approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There he is, the commander. Extract him.
Go. Those darn ratting kids.
You have arrived at your destination.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
Analysis.
That's the target prisoner. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can still...
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Soldiers. No, must be a squad they had out on patrol. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
presence detected. The map has been updated. Guard post captured. Development project support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Okay, that's the General's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
I accidentally extracted. Did I just extract a dead body effectively from last time?
Pangia, General.
Talk. This is B-Squad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Updated.
This is B-Squad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Alrighty.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development complete.
This is B-Squad. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
Here.
Alright, now you just need to extract the General's number 2.
Alright, come on, you two. Let's get you out of here.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone. Gaining altitude.
Has been updated.
Oh, there was a prisoner right there with the jackals. That's why. Oh well. What can you do, I guess? Ah, well.
Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss.
Imagine hearing that after you
Mission complete,
fucking
boss.
murked someone. Yeah, wasn't expecting much.
Boss, about how we report this one to the client.
G-Zerp says,
I'll
what
tell him
up?
We took heavy resistance
up to you
from
too,
the renegade
G-Zerp?
platoon, and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess
How's
he knows what that
Plasma
means for him.
Snake? Yeah, he's
He
pretty
said,
doing
if
pretty
I'm
well.
working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Hey, nice. Quarantine. You got Ashen Stallion. I got Dizzy Moose, a volunteer.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
I'm already in the chopper. Cheese Drip says, I did some research into Metal Gear. Is Liquid Snake the brother of Solid Snake? Yesn't.
Look closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base.
Updated.
The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management. First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up.
Yep.
We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Alright.
Select unit.
Alright, so...
Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit on the human trafficker who sent Shibani and the others to Nzoya Badia Bulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Mission accepted.
Alright, so I already know the common vector right now. So currently we now have a unknown pathogen spreading across across Mother Base. By God, I didn't realize the coronavirus had predated real life. Alright, I'm bullshitting though. Anyway, let's see. Anyway, real quick, Cheese Drip says, I'm in psychology class. First assignment in the slideshow. I choose John Watson. New Corona just dropped. Sounds about right. Alrighty. So, yeah. Fucking new Corona dropped. I already know what the cause of the virus is. Or, you know, I know where the common vector, so to speak, is. I'm thinking to myself if I really care enough to bother doing it, or should I just, do I really want to? Let's see here. Because the thing is that when it comes to this, I have like probably half of, maybe like 30 to 40 personnel that speaks the language. And I'll tell you what the language is, because I already know what it was. It's Congo.
Please select a mission.
I'm not gonna
Mission
bother.
accepted. Mission not accepted.
Give me a sec. Hold on. I want to get new stuff while I'm working.
Please
Well,
specify
I'm
a
working on the
project.
clock right now, as it were. So let's see here. $9mm to 45. Are you shitting me? Oh yeah, no, just don't worry, boss. We're gonna downgrade your 45 ACP pistol. Bless you. We're gonna downgrade your 45 ACP pistol to now a 9mm. What an upgrade! Alright, whatever, I'll take it. Alright, let me see here. Oh, sweet, I got mobility, so I can now run fast. Excellent. Let me see, do I have... Nah, that's fine, that's fine. Get myself the better stuff as well. Yes, I'm not really gonna bother too much to, I'm not gonna bother too much because it's too much work for me. Well, I shouldn't say like it's a bad thing, but still, I just don't really... Yeah.
Development project has been added.
Alrighty.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted.
Alright, so... Let's see here. I'm trying to remember... Oh, it is, okay. So it's either I take the sniper rifle or I take the personal ballistic shield. Yeah, I'm not really... Yeah, the shield's good, I imagine, for, like, certain case scenarios, but at the same time, I always just go in using a tranquilizer rifle anyway, so I'm not gonna change that much right now. As it is right now. One moment. Alrighty. 105 on Friday.
Deploying.
Boss, the target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking.
It looks like I have to cut this short a little bit. Maybe like 20.
It appears to be working with the target security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with
On the clock, again.
His key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find a route. Find a man.
Oh, I want a large fried cheeseburger and a large soda.
Marker placed.
You joke about that, but that's an actual thing in lore.
Be careful down there, boss.
I swear to God, that is an actual fucking thing in this game. A private military corporation starts their own private burger chain. Miller ordering food? More like making food. Yeah, no. Caesar says, what? He cooks? He cooks! Alrighty, so now that I'm moving fast as shit now like a panther. Alright, let's see.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There we go. Hope so, at least. Probably just a bunch of gerbils or something. Yep, I was right. Bunch of gerbils. Oh no. Bunch of people got transferred to quarantine. Alright.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Let's see.
Guard post captured.
Captured, alright. Now time for some questioning.
Ik wil niet prikken.
Where are your friends?
Oh, that's a shame.
Speak. Where are your friends?
What's his full name?
Rain
Miller?
approaching.
Kazuhira Miller. That's his actual full name. Goes by Kaz.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been
Choose him
updated.
a thing in this universe? Yep. Although, to be fair, there's nothing more true than a gun pointed in your face.
Ik wil niet prikken.
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Alright. Let's see. I gotta find the traffickers somehow. Joy of joys. Let's see. Think off rip. It's likely to be another outpost on the other side of the road. If not, we'll have to go further down south. So I've been watching Gamescom's releases and announcements, and some of it's interesting, some of it is not as interesting. So there's that. Ugh, boy. The amount of multiplayer online games is staggering. The amount of it is free to play, even more staggering. A while ago, I actually heard telltale of the fact that when Battlefield 6 closed, well, I think it was an open beta actually. When open beta was announced for the game. Well now. Ooh, hold on. What the fuck do we have here?
That's the target. Eliminate him, however you see fit.
The map has been updated.
Surprise! Yeah, what can you do? Yeah, cute.
That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Done, dusted, finished.
The client know he's been dealt with. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Is there a crate nearby that I could exfil with?
He's coming too.
I don't want to frickin' run around to the nearest kilo exfil.
You gotta extract him.
Yeah, no, I'm not seeing it.
Enemy presence detected. The map support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Extraction arrived at the mother base. Enemy presence detected. The map
So yeah, what was he talking about? Oh yes, Gamescom and the amount of free-to-play online multiplayer games, and when it came to like the streamers' opinion of Battlefield 6, I didn't really get around to playing the.
enemy presence. The map has been updated.
Oh, that's a shame. Well, that's a shame as well.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly after
How annoying. Anyway, yeah, so when it came to Battlefield 6, I remember hearing distinctly that one of the streamers' complaints, and I shit you not when I say this, one of the complaints was the lack of, what was it, Battle Royale and a Battle Pass system, as well as a, in-game shop. I'll let that settle in for a moment. The fact... Battle Pass system, Battle Royale, and a game shop system.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Damn it! The fucking no alert got me. Alright, anyway. Let me see.
Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims. Says he got a good look at that factory at Zoya Madiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them. Along with our man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet, but those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base. Deep in the forest. Maybe there's the clue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
Alrighty. Fire grenade ricochet. Panzer Buffalo. I was talking to my friend today. We were wondering how someone would go about being Solid Snake for Halloween. I joked they would just have to hide under a cardboard box the entire day.
Side ops list.
That's not.
We finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He
Please.
says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
That's not too far off, actually, but you will need a costume to at the very least accommodate that a bit. My suggestion is if you want to do Solid Snake for Halloween,
Deploying.
get yourself like one of those like pilot flight suits that the military uses. Not like, you know, an actual one, but like something that's similar to one, like a janitor's jumpsuit or something like that. Get yourself a bandana, get yourself like a pair of gloves and like a somewhat tactical looking vest, not like an actual one, like, I don't know, let's say a utility belt with a prop shoulder holster. And then you get yourself a bandana, and that's it. I'm not gonna do it, it was just a passing thought. Yeah, no. This is my passing thought in turn, so. But yeah, no. That's how you get the full context, I would say, for the costume. A guy in a bandana and somewhat tactical looking gear. And then, you know, just carry a cardboard box with you. Caesar says, plus it wouldn't work for me. I wouldn't. Well, never say never. It's all about the confidence of pulling it off. And the right box size. Alrighty. Okay. So yeah, no, just...
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated.
Alright, let's go. Vamoose. Vamoose. Do I bother going lethal or quiet? Fuck it.
You have arrived in your destination.
Check the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Patience for this right now.
Enemy presence. The map has been updated.
Down on the ground. Get up. Talk.
The map has been updated.
Sweet dreams. And it's gonna be a beautiful day in this man's arm.
He's coming too.
Oh shit. Go crypto, bro, on the enemies. You'll drive them away naturally. Oh boy.
Clouds approaching.
sloppy.
Development complete.
Boss got an emergency report from the intel team. A vehicle has fled the guard post heading northwest. The prisoner at the wheel appears to be the target. The escape on his own. The target is no longer at the designated position. Find that vehicle fast.
Let's follow the road. He says he hears the humming. Why? Where could he possibly be gone? Not too far.
Map has been guard post captured.
Boss, did you see that explosion? There's smoke. The target's crashed his vehicle. That'll bring the enemy down on him. Where's the target? Has to be around there somewhere. That's the target. He's still breathing. Nice find. I'll send a chopper. Get the target to the RV.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Don't see me just yet.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Shortly at LZ. On station at LZ.
On.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Got some stitches now.
Departing. Mission complete. And the target's safe. Time to figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Aish.
Development complete.
Mission complete.
Need too much Taco Bell. Alright. S rank.
Boss, the intel team member you extracted was DOA. He kept insisting we listen, right up until his last breath, about the pathogen, and the old man who knows how to treat it. Code Talker. He even told us where he is. Boss, let's make sure his death was the last. It's high time we met this Code Talker.
Skull, ring, and wings. Vampire Wallaby. A bunch of volunteers and an extractee. Alrighty. I don't care about my private force grade, man.
Boss, you need to make contact with Code Talker. The old
How
man
do
who
I
knows
win
what the
when I don't
pathogen is.
participate in the
We
first
have to
place?
stop this disease that's spreading across Mother Base. Select a mission on your iDroid.
Please select a mission.
You're right.
Mission accepted.
Okay. Let's see.
Deploying.
Let's see how much time. 10, 15 minutes at this point. Not bad at this rate. So, I don't know why streamers thought a Battle Royale and a Battle Pass system would make Battlefield 6 better.
According to the intel team member you extracted, he knows what the epidemic is.
Does
and how to treat it.
Gamescom alone has already showcased like a dozen fucking free-to-play multiplayer games that likely have the same bells and whistles. Why the fuck does Battlefield 6, of all games, need that?
Watch yourself out there,
That's
alright?
microtransactions. Microtransactions, my ass. More like macrotransactions. You seen how much the shit costs in some of these microtransactions? I'm trying to think specifics right now because I know for a free-to-play game it can theoretically get away with this, but when it comes to like a game that actually, you know, costs something, that's when it's cheese or best. I haven't. How much? So on some of these purchased games, right? You pay like 20, 40 bucks, maybe even $60 for, you know, just owning the license or, you know, owning the game itself.
Judging from security in the area, I'd expect to see a patrol by
And then
now.
you have the microtransactions, or rather just the transactions, and they go up to like $100 bucks. Sometimes 200, but usually it's the $100 mark. Free-to-play games,
Missed. I have a bad feeling about this.
free-to-play games in theory have an excuse because it's technically already on the tin that you're going to be using the game as a service, as it were. But that doesn't really excuse it in any way. Oh. Yeah! 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 Ooh, well... I mean... Well... No, I wouldn't mind. Calm down, bro. Yeah, I know. Alright, we're on the clock, though, so let's get a move on.
Is that... Boss, it's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this.
Yuck. Alright, let me...
Missed. I have a bad feeling about this.
Overpowered enemies? More like I want to do this without taking too many hits early on.
Is that... Boss, it's the skulls. Damn it. So Cypher is behind this.
Yeah, so I just don't want to take too many hits early on, as well as if possible, I don't want to trigger the alarm. That's my thing right now. Let me see if I can... Don't mind me, I'm not a suspicious person at all. Yeah, so... I think there's a challenge that does involve you not engaging with the skulls as well, at least these particular ones. So right now, that's sort of the idea, just to avoid them, if possible. There we go. Let me see if I can try and... No, I can't. He's too short. Yep. There we go. There we go. The alternate way of doing this. Alright, dusted and done. See that? Snipers are pointing downwind in range. Want to avoid getting their attention directly if possible. That's the key to this encounter, so to speak. Alrighty. Damn, I'm trying to remember. I know that there's like an arm I could get around here or something. What was it? Give me a sec. I know it's like a Zone of Enders reference apparently. Let's see. It's the Hand of Jute. To unlock the Hand of Jute, you need to get something specifically. I'm not likely to want to replay this mission or come back here. So I need to capture and collect the legendary ibis. Alright, do not waste ammo trying to shoot the ibis out of the sky. Wait for it to settle in at the top of the ledge. Put a trank round when it sleeps. Yeah. The legendary ibis. So let me see where it's at right now. Just says by the waterfall, so that doesn't really narrow it down in any way.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
None of the clear yet. Maybe it doesn't appear yet. I don't know. Still, it is here that we do find
No sign of those snipers.
legendary
Did they give
ibis.
up? Whatever. Just get to the mansion. Pronto. You're near the mansion. That's where you'll find the target code talker.
Look at the sky real quick and use my bio sonar. Well, I guess it's not here yet. Playing KSP orbiting around the sun at 186,975 kilometers.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, let me try to remember. There's a few. It's almost touching it. Yep, while he's going to check my last location, I'm going to try and scale this godforsaken place.
EMF zero risk security. Looks like they're protected.
They might know the target's exact location.
This point, no quarter. Let's not have you hanging out here, shall we?
Excellent work, boss. They don't even know you're there. Keep it up.
Alrighty. Oh my god! Snake, why is your pistol all of a sudden just a normal stock pistol? What the fuck?
I've been waiting, Tilly. Or should I say, Bedahokhale.
What'd you call me? Could have sworn he just said your mother in his native tongue.
That's him. That's Code Talker.
Look familiar? It's infecting my men. How do we...
Silence. Or death.
What do you...
It could be in here. Stay quiet. Your life depends on it. Sit. The parasite has infected your band. Those are its larvae. They enter the throat and attach themselves to the vocal cords. They mimic the host's membranes flawlessly. No one can tell the difference. Upon reaching maturity, they mate. Sustained exposure to a particular sound triggers copulation. The resulting larva then feast on the host lungs, killing it. The particular sound is words. They attack only those who speak a certain language, not just one. I cannot say which language your parasites are attuned to. But silence is the best way to keep them from laying their children. This contains an herb that they dislike.
Aw yeah, time to smoke some good kush. I mean, Snake has already been smoking that kush anyway. What do you think is in Phantom cigars? It's literally weed.
That should deafen them for a while. You have bought yourself some time. Speak.
Is there a cure?
Once symptoms manifest, larvae have already infested the alveoli. At which point, nothing can be done. There is a way to halt the onset, which would prevent infection.
I need your help.
He stole the ones I sealed away, forced me to do his terrible work. Skullface. Even a country like America sways in his wake. I could not defy him. The fate of Diné lies in his hands. However, perhaps the Nishia led you here. If my children have upset the Hojun of the world, it falls to me to set it right.
Alright, old man. Let's get you out of here.
You've secured the target, but he's too old to risk a Fulton extraction. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
He claims they are the dream of every ruler since the dawn of time. Teach them your enemy's words, then unleash them on his lands, destroying only those who speak his tongue. He calls them his ethnic cleansers.
Ethnic cleansers? That's what Skullface is after. Then, in Zuya, Badiabulo was... Boss, he's gonna wipe every language besides English off the face of the earth.
Ironic, isn't it? They gave us language, and now they take it away. It is thanks to them that man first learned to speak. But now, the hands of their clock
Wow, new Hitler just dropped. Yep, that's not too far off.
by the hands of man.
Mission info has been updated.
The guards are acting strange. Almost puppet-like. It could be the skulls.
Enemy
Damn
presence.
it, they're controlling those soldiers. Be careful.
Alright, let's hot-foot it out of here. Let's see.
Support
Hell
helicopter
with it.
requested.
We'll have to punch through. Zigzag, zigzag!
Enemy presence detected.
This is
The map
B-Quad.
has been
Arriving
updated.
shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll
Here
stand
we
by.
go.
Mission info has been updated.
Gaining altitude.
Alrighty. Clean house.
Detected. The map has been updated.
And the snipers are still there looking over there.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
All right, mission complete, boss. Maybe you'll actually break a sweat next time, huh?
No enemy combat alerts. Yay.
Boss, we found the bodies of the 2 missing Intel team members in Lufwa Valley. We knew we wouldn't get them back alive, but still, it's a damn shame. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste, boss. We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base. That old man, Code Talker, he's the only hope we've got.
Oh no. Oh yeah, great. Kakongo. Spanish. English. Kakongo. German. Oh fuck, did I fucking skip out on a mission? I think I did.
Tell me how to fight it. I hid the answer in a microbe this one carries. It turns the male parasites into females, preventing reproduction. One parasite infecting another. However, it doesn't affect only the parasite. It alters the host as well. Your infection will be contained. But you and your men will also be rendered infertile. That is the price you must pay to regain your speech.
Well, shit. I can't ever have kids again. Oh, I had a good run.
Back there. They the work of your children too?
A different strain from the vocal cord parasite, known as the one that covers. It acts as the host's skin, providing strength in exchange for nourishment. But I did not know those men were infected. They were forced to serve him, then steal my research. Have you seen one of their vehicles?
The yellow cake.
Captured a convoy they were escorting. Cargo, some kind of mineral.
What became of it? The metallic archaea?
Oh shit.
Clouds ahead!
It's them.
To be continued. Oh my god! I just zoom in on an old man's face. Well, fuck's sake.
Boss, are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base, they're ethnic cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview. We can't allow him to have such power. Go over the mission details and get going ASAP.
Well, that's an apt time to leave things off, I suppose. To be continued another point in time. Yeah. I gotta step away for a good while. I'll be back, well, later. Whether that be today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. But, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy this stream. I'll see you soon. Till then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.